Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Let's begin. This spread is for all Earth signs. Perhaps your story isn't here, but there is also a separate spread just for your sign. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Magician, we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I think this weekend is all about work, or it's all about your business if you run your own business. We've got plenty of Pentacles here. And it kind of feels like your business or your position at work is either under attack and you have to defend it, or you realize that you need to make some changes to stay competitive or be more competitive, or for your skill set to keep up with the current innovations out there. So I'm hearing this phrase that's actually very popular among people in tech industry: innovate or die. So you have to constantly innovate, or you have to constantly improve to make changes so you are up to date, basically. And it has to do with your skills, or it has to do with your product if you run your own business. So yeah, with the Magician here, this is you manifesting something or actually doing something about it. You could be reading a textbook to improve your skill set, or you could be changing your product, you could be doing some research, so you're up to date, right? Then we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is all about money, right? So if you want to protect your money, if you want to protect your paycheck or your own business, with the Seven of Wands, you have to come up with some kind of an idea or strategy, or actually do something. Seven of Wands is all about protection, right? Defending something, but you've got the upper ground, and if you put in a lot of work and effort, yeah, you will be successful. And the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is all about working or working on something. Yeah, so probably, unfortunately, because it's the weekend, but you'll be either researching something or actually doing something in order to stay up to date, or in order to continue to be more competitive in the workforce, or especially if you run your own business, you would want to change your product a little bit so it's better than your competition. But it's not anything bad. Perhaps you'll have some sort of an epiphany and you'll realize that, so here's what customers need, and this is what I need to do, or this new product came out, so I need to do something about it, and you're catching up. Taurus, we have the Devil, we have the Lovers, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Gemini, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So I think for you it's all about love this weekend. Surprise! And it's that type of love where you feel this unnatural pull towards each other, and you realize that you belong together, and there's nothing you can do to get away from this person. We've got the Devil and the Lovers. These are the only two Arcana cards here. The Devil is the personal Capricorn card, the Lovers is the personal Gemini card, so you could be dealing with one of those signs. But if you take a closer look at those two cards, you'll notice that they're kind of similar to each other. There's one being right there in the middle, and there's two people standing right next to each other. And in the Devil, those two people are chained down to each other. So this is in a way realizing that there's nothing you can do to get away from each other. And the Lovers is pretty much about the same thing. Two people are just together, and that's it. The Knight of Cups represents love, or it represents an offer. Perhaps you tried to get a relationship going and it didn't work, and you're going to try again with the Knight of Cups, and this time around I think you are staying together. And the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is all about a committed long-term relationship. Some people call the 401s the 1111 cards, so divine timing could be at place here. But like I said, the main idea of the spread is that the two of you are together, and pretty much nothing you can do about it. It could be a runner chaser type of a deal here. Like I said, you could be coming back together, then running away from each other, coming back again. But this time around, I think it's going to be, you'll be getting together and staying together. Because like I said, there's nothing you can do to stay away from each other. Hopefully it's not a codependent situation, so you got to assess what's going on here. Think with your head for a second, because the lovers is also a choice. So think about it for a second, and if that's more of a healthy type of a situation, then there's nothing wrong with falling madly in love with each other. But I sense that this is coming from both people, from both parties involved. So if you think that you're falling in love with them and they're not, they're giving you a cultural no. I think it's coming from both people. Alright? Cool. Virgo, we have the Seven of Swords clarified by Temperance. We have the Fool clarified by the Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. We have Judgment, and we have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. This is a complicated spread, I've got to be honest with you, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you either. It could play out in several different ways here. Scenario number one is if you are already involved with somebody right now, if you're already seeing somebody, dating somebody, that person could be leaving you for somebody coming back from their past. It could be one of their exes coming back to them, and your current boyfriend, your girlfriend will be leaving you for that person. It could be you doing that to your boyfriend, to your girlfriend. And like I said, I'm just being very straightforward. Somebody could be coming back from your past, and you could be leaving your existing boyfriend, your girlfriend, for that person coming back from your past. Or this is a reconciliation. If you're not seeing anybody, somebody could be coming back from your past, and the two of you will give it another shot. So we've got the, let's take a closer look. We've got the Seven of Swords right there, clarified by Temperance. So the Seven of Swords is a card of a deception. This is a card of a cheater. This is a card of somebody who sneaks around. Basically somebody who is up to no good, right? And it's clarified by Temperance. So Temperance is all about healing. It's all about burying the hatchet. It's all about reconciling. And then we have the Fool, clarified by the Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Fool is all about starting something from a clean slate, taking a leap of faith, and it's clarified by the Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Five of Swords in this case could represent leaving your existing partner, breaking up with them, or the Five of Swords represents what happened in the past, and in this case it's very similar to the Seven of Swords energy, right? That this is what happened between the two of you in the past. You broke up, but now with the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool, you're trying to reconcile and try it again. And then we have Judgment. Judgment is all about reconciliation, so a judgment is all about somebody coming back from the past and trying to rekindle this relationship. And the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck is all about an abrupt ending. So Ten of Swords is what's going to happen between you and your existing boyfriend, girlfriend, or this is what happened in the past between you and that person. Alright, so just to recap, and I'll simply repeat what I said in the beginning of this reading, three scenarios I see here. Your existing boyfriend, girlfriend will be reconciling with somebody coming back from their past, and they'll be breaking up with you. Or you could be doing that to your existing boyfriend, girlfriend. You're leaving them for somebody coming back from your past. Or if you're single, somebody whom you had a major fallout with in the past, they will be coming back and trying to reconcile with you. If you can think of any other way to interpret this spread, then be my guest and please do so in the comments down below. But yeah, it's a bit unusual, and it's going to be kind of dramatic, I guess. But hopefully you're not going to get hurt here, Virgo. All right. Cool. Capricorn, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Star, and we have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You have probably been waiting for something. It could be about love, it could be about work, business, finances, but most likely love, because we've got the Ace of Cups right there in the middle. The Ace of Cups is one of the best cards when it comes to love offers. So perhaps you've been waiting for an offer from a particular person, or you've been just hoping and wishing for somebody to come forward and offer you love, but in a very specific way. That's what I'm feeling. And I think this weekend that waiting is finally coming to an end, and it's going to come to an abrupt ending, because we've got the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords is all about an abrupt ending, and actually this spread could be interpreted several different ways, but that's the way I think it's going to play out. So you've been waiting and hoping, or perhaps you've been looking for someone, you've been dating people, and finally the right person comes along, right? With the Ace of Cups and the Star. And I think it's going to shock you a little bit. Perhaps you've given up, or you're just used to this routine in your life that you go on a date and the person is wrong and you're disappointed, or you're just, kind of living with this idea and you don't think it's ever going to materialize. But I think over the weekend this is going to happen when you least expect it. You could be stepping out to buy some milk and eggs, and bam, here comes this person. So the Ace of Cups, like I said, is one of the best cards when it comes to love offers, and the Star is either an Aquarius you're dealing with, or the Star is all about a wish come true. And the Star, to me personally, is usually what people wish for or hope for a very long time. So yeah, with the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck, your waiting or your search is going to come to an abrupt ending. So get ready. They're on their way. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.